What's up, everybody? I'm driving right now. I got an important message because something big just hit me today when I was scrolling, which is a normal thing for a lot of people this day and age, which should not be a normal thing. And I'm about to tell y'all why, because I cracked the code. But the main message is that no one's coming to save you. And it's the harsh reality. But it's probably the best thing that you will hear today, because once you're able to understand that no one's coming to save you, then you can start curating your life, and you can single-handedly change everything about your player, which is you, and everything around it. And so today I was scrolling, and you always feel good when you're scrolling. You find funny stuff, you're laughing, you think it's funny. But afterwards, I always find myself not feeling good. I feel my brain hurts because I looked at the screen too long. I feel like I just wasted my time. A bunch of different things. And while I was driving, I was thinking, why does my brain hurt? And I was scrolling, I was watching videos of cars and people driving nicer cars than the car I drive, like Lambos and Porsches and all kinds of stuff. I'm in the 2009, I think it's 2009. No, 2009 Honda Civic manual, right? So it's an old car, but it's nice, it does the job. But when I'm watching those videos of other people drive their cars and how fun that looks and how much fun they make it seem, when I was driving my car, the first half of my drive home from work, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is lame. Because it was subconscious, because I had just watched the video, so I was comparing my car to their car. But what I wasn't realizing is living the moment. Right now, the only thing that's real is me talking to you guys and me driving this car. Nothing else is really real besides what I can see right now. So there's no reason for me to compare my car to their car. I can have as much fun in my car that I can dream of, because it's my reality. But the second that I start comparing it to somebody else's reality is the second that I'm not living my own life. Because when I'm letting pixels on a screen dictate how fun my car is, I've lost all control. And now I was scrolling, I realized that it wasn't good. I found out why it wasn't good. And I immediately, because I'm a professional, I immediately just snapped my mind back to normal, to thinking my car is fun again. But in the process, I learned a very valuable life lesson just by reflecting on why my brain was hurting. And that's that scrolling and social media in general makes you compare your life to everything else. And it may even be the funny videos. Like, you see somebody fall, right? You might not think that you're comparing your life to that video, but subconsciously, you see that funny thing happen. Now your brain thinks, okay, that's hilarious, because it is. So it's like this rare occasion that happens probably once a year in your life when you see somebody like take a spill. Like I had it happen like a month ago. Some lady just fell in the grocery store. I couldn't stop laughing. But your brain, when it sees a bunch of those once a year falls happen, your brain starts comparing your life to that. And subconsciously, you start thinking that, okay, my life is not getting enough falls in real life. So you subconsciously think that your life is worse. And that's a great example, because it could be anything from your body image, seeing a bunch of jacked dudes and you're not jacked, which is very, very obvious. Like, okay, you're going to compare yourself to them. All the way down to people taking spills, people falling. But there's hope. because I also realized what's the way around that. And it might be bad, might be good, whatever, but let me make sure I'm still recording. But it's that if you can't beat them, join them. So what I mean by that, just start creating. If instead today of me watching a ton of Instagram reels and YouTube shorts of other people driving cars, and I created videos, not only am I putting my reality out there, and I'm farther shaping my reality, but now I'm also giving myself an opportunity to better my life, because the whole world's going to the internet. And if you build a following or anything, you can monetize that. Therefore, you have more money, and therefore your life gets better. Simply, if you want to think about it like that. But creating content attacks that, because you're no longer consuming other people's reality. You're not seeing a bunch of falls every day, but rather you're putting out your once in a lifetime fall, and now everyone else is going to be comparing their life to yours, technically. So it's kind of evil if you think about it, right? Like, we know that scrolling's bad, and instead of not scrolling at all, we're gonna start adding our own reels and stuff there so that other people can scroll our stuff. But that's the way to escape. You can escape all the programming if you just start creating your own life. If you decide today that, okay, everything I live is gonna be authentic. I'm gonna have as much fun as I can in my own life, in what I can see, in what I know is real, and I'm gonna take that and put it on the internet, and I'm not gonna look at anybody else's stuff. Now, you're the trendsetter. You're the one making things happen. You're the one projecting your reality onto the world. And that's how you can escape and also level up. And so once you realize that no one's coming to save you, no one's coming to help you do that, you're gold, because you can completely transform your life in a matter of one day by just not consuming any more content, and now you're going to create it. I feel like I just cracked code. For anybody that's stuck out there scrolling, this is cracking the code. You got to start putting stuff out on the internet instead of consuming it. And now you're on the winning side, because the winning side are the people putting out content, because they're the ones that got you. They're the ones that have you scrolling for hours. I get caught scrolling for hours. How lame is that? But because I'm a professional, I analyzed it, I cracked the code, and now I know what to do different. So you're going to see a lot more of my stuff. But anyways, I hope y'all learned something from this, whether it's how to find a problem, or find a solution to a problem, or, you know, start making content. But take control of your life, because you can put your reality out on the world instead of just taking other people's realities and putting them into your life and making your life worse. Deuces.